Alright, so welcome back to another whiskey review. Today we are going to be reviewing Blender's Collection Wellington Creek Bourbon Whiskey finished in Pinot Noir casks. Now, if you know me, I hate wine. This is well documented, I hate wine. So this is going to be an interesting. Limited reserve is on the top thing, whatever that is right there. Yeah, it says on the image too. So we'll read the rest of the bottle. I got this at Total Wino. I think it was 25 bucks. I just grabbed it off the shelf as I was leaving Total Wino when I was getting some more Stellum. I stocked up on my Stellum. Stuff's good. So I just grabbed it on the way out. It was just like I literally grabbed it. I was rolling by, going to the checkout. I saw it. I'm like, I'll just grab that. So bottom says Bourbon Whiskey finished in Pinot Noir casks. Got a printed signature, no batch, no bottle number, 750 ml, 45.2% alcohol or 90.4 proof. So it's got some kick. The back's just a government warning. Alright. Pretty unassuming bottle. I like unassuming bottles. They usually mean it's a better tasting beverage or alcohol in my opinion. So yeah, we're going to open this. I'm doing this review right now because, where is it? Is it? Yeah, our wild turkey's getting a little bit low. So I'm going to try this. If it tastes terrible, I'll just put it in a mason jar with some French oak chips. I think that would go good with this, actually, if it's bad. I'll just French oak it for a while and then taste it later. I got a bunch of those that are going with the keg. I got a keg and then I got a bunch of mason jars just full of different bourbons with wood in them, oaking them out so they actually taste good. So let's break the seal on this and get into the review. So we got pull lines right here. Very nice. I appreciate the pull lines. Some of them don't have good pull lines. As we figured out with a few of them. I think it was the Stella maybe had bad pull lines. And definitely that rum review. That had bad pull lines. So this is nice. It's gold. With it's got gold outlining and gold lettering. That's nice. A little bit different than the one in the picture. The top is right here. And this isn't actually a wax symbol. It's like printed onto the logo, which I think is kind of weird. So we're actually going to just twist it and break the paper. Like that. And then we'll twist it back a little bit. We'll get this little piece out here. Alright, that broke pretty clean. That broke pretty cleanly. I give it props for that. Some bottles don't break clean when you do that. Just clean the lectern. Nice and clean. So, without further ado, let's get into the review. As I said in my first alcohol review for that moonshine. That's a throwback. Go watch it if you had it. Alright. I think it's a synthetic cork. Nice. I like synthetic corks. This thing's on there tight. I gotta really wiggle this. Wow, this thing's really, really in there. Come on! I'm pulling. There it goes. Cork smells nice. Synthetic cork, as I said. I like synthetic corks. I don't have to tilt the bottles upside down every month or so the cork doesn't rot. Wow, I'm definitely getting a wine smell out the bottle. It's like I kind of opened a bottle of wine, sort of, it smells like. Disregard the mustache. I haven't shaved yet. I don't like mustaches, but I like beards, so don't judge me, man. Well, that's a tight cork. We'll put that back there. Well, maybe we shouldn't. I'll put it down here. It's the bottle. I spilled it on the bottle. It's gonna get on my painting, maybe. All right, let's nose this. Wow, that's got a lot of stuff going on. Wow, that's actually that's one of the better noses. I like that nose better than Stellum. Hey, don't mess with the cable, bro. Don't do that. I like that nose better than the Stellum bourbon. Oh, wow, it's a really, really nice nose. So, you know those, hey, don't mess, okay, please don't do that. Botswana's getting really, handsy over there. Don't, he's pulling the microphone away. Hey, stop. Go play with your toys. It's okay. Move that a little bit. Alright, so you know those little caramel squares? The little chewy caramel squares? They're like a little... There's nothing on the wrapper. It's just like a see-through wrapper. It's like tight to the candy. The little squares of caramel. Smells like that, mixed with a very nice, light, like, I guess Pinot. I don't really know my wines that good. I just know I don't like them at all, usually. But I guess it's Pinot Noir is what it is, it says? Yeah, Pinot Noir. So I guess that's what Pinot Noir smells like. Yeah, very faint Pinot Noir wine smell. Like, on top of the caramel, it's really nice. What's that? There's something underlying the caramel and the Pinot smell. Is that just wood? It's like a sweet wood. If that makes any sense. It's like a really sweet smelling wood. Underlying, that's really, really nice. This is I think it's 45.2% it said, right? Yeah, 45.2. This stuff got some kick. What is that? I tasted another. I smelled. I didn't do a video of it, but before I was doing videos, I had another whiskey that had a lot of these similar notes. This is better than that was, though. Oh, I know what it is. It's I'll get it real fast. I'll show you. I'll get it. Let that open up. Where is that? Here it is. Yeah, it's the 1-1 West Spirits, the West Coast whiskey. This stuff is really small batch, and it's actually pretty expensive. This bottle was like $65 shipped. It's a brewery in South California. That's all you can get it. This stuff's really good. This stuff is really good. It's probably one of the best whiskeys I've ever had. I'll have to do another review of this sometime and open this, but that's not for right now. We'll put that down there and put that back later. That stuff's good. It's giving me a lot of that nose. Yeah, but this is a better nose than that did. I think it's the sweet wood that's doing that. And the caramel. Except on that one, the sweet wood is not in the back, but in the very front. That's what's reminding me of. Oh, what was that? Oh, on the tail end, it's coming out. Flowers. Really floral on the end there. Alright, I think that's it. Wow, that's a lot of stuff going on. So we got really overwhelming caramel squares right at the beginning. Really nice. Then we have this, the Pinot Noir wine smell on top of the caramel. And then if you look underneath, we have really sweet wood. And then at the end, as it's opened up a little bit, we get a lot of floral. Like right at the end of the nose. Wow, that's really nice. Alright, let's get into this tasting. It's actually a nice color. It's pretty dark. Okay, do it. Gotta prepare myself. I'm kind of excited. I'm scared it's gonna let me down. Wow. Whoa. Wow. That stuff's intense. $25? Oh, wow. That does not taste like a $25 whiskey. Shoot. That's dangerous right there. This is the kind of stuff you can... Oh my gosh. Oh wow. I'm sorry, I'm just saying oh my gosh, oh wow so much. I'm not disappointed. 1 second. Okay. Wow. Let's put that down for a second and I'll explain what's going on. Oh. What's... Okay. So, that's a really good drink. That's a really, really good bourbon. I don't even know how to really. Okay, we gotta break this down and you get most of it. I can't even talk. I can't even formulate what I want to say. Okay, I think I got what I want. In most whiskeys, you get the different tastes at sort of different stages when you drink it. You know what I mean? With this stuff, you get hit with it all at the same exact time. There's no change in taste. It's just the same, but it's all these different flavors hit at the same time. It's really weird. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Caramel. You got lots of caramel. You like caramel in your bourbons? This is for you. This thing is a caramel city. Caramel city straight off the bat. Mixed with I didn't get off the nose, but vanilla. There's a lot of vanilla going on here. Vanilla like flower buds. It's not like a synthetic at all vanilla. It's like a very faint, really nice vanilla. And it's right on top of that. It's all at the same time, like I'm saying. All at the same time. All these flavors, I'm going to say. So you got the overwhelming caramel with this nice vanilla bean, vanilla flower like petal. Right? Oh wow. Right on top of it. And unlike the caramel squares that I get off the nose, it's like a melting caramel, like kind of like the hot caramel you put on ice cream. That's the way I would describe that caramel. It's like the hot caramel you put on ice cream. Like you have to heat it up. This stuff. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm tripped out. That stuff's intense. Oh wow. And there is a finish on it. There's a little finish, but it's not like a flavorful finish. I'll get into that. Wow. I just sat for like 5 minutes saying, wow, oh my gosh. Oh, wow. I did it again. Okay. So you get the caramel, the melted caramel with the flower bud, the vanilla flower bud on top. That gives into this kind of winey taste. And I hate wine. I hate wine so much. But it works right here. It's right on top of those vanilla. It's like a layered cake. You got the vanilla base. I mean the caramel base with the vanilla bean flower petal on top. And then you got this like wine. This wine thing. It's like good wine too. It's not like the wines I've had a lot of wine and I know that tastes nice. Like it's just like sitting on top of all that. And you get this all at the same time, like I'm saying. Trying to envision all this at the same time. It's hard to break down. So we got like that, the wine on top. And then we got that sweet wood, right? Like on top of that wine, too. It's like a weird layered cake going on. We got this huge layered cake. We got the, that's amazing. We got that really, really sweet wood on top of that. And then what's really weird is that the finish, you get those all at the same time, and it's at the, I don't know how to even describe it, because you get the finish with the start at the same time almost. It's really weird. You get all this flavor, and then it's like you get the finish at the same time. So we'll add it to the layer. We'll add the finish to the top layer. You get all at the same time. Okay. It's a really interesting, because I want to call it a finish, as I've been saying, but you all get at the same time. So it's like, I don't know what the words that describe what I'm talking about, but just okay. So it's really, really raspy at the end. Really, really raspy. It's really juxtaposed to the rest of the experience. You get this really, really intense rasp right at like the end, but it's at the beginning at the same time. It's all at the same time. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. That stuff is better than this. If I had to choose this or that, this, I mean, this or this, I choose this. No doubt in my mind, I choose that. This stuff is, for 25 bucks? This thing is top contender right now. What is going on? His tail's like, this stuff is top contender right now. Oh man. I think in terms of easeability of drinking, this is more intense. This is better than the Stellum in terms of Stellum bourbon. This stuff is better in terms of ease a bit like drinking, like ease of access, or accessibility is the better word. I forgot to add too, on top of all this, like all these tasting notes I've said, there's a very persistent waxy note, throughout the whole thing. I forgot to add that. Really persistent waxy. If you don't like wax, then I don't know if you would like it. It's really, really pronounced wax. Runs through the whole thing, through every layer. It ties it together really nice. As someone who likes wax in their whiskey, like the waxy taste, that stuff, shoot! I hope they have it when I go back to Total Wino. I'll buy like 5 bottles of this. No questions asked, I'll buy 5 bottles. Shoot! .45 proof? This stuff's dangerous. It's dangerous, I tell you. Oh my gosh. I won't say it's... I like it the same as Stellum Bourbon. For totally different reasons. It's completely different than Stellum. And Stellum right now is my benchmark. It's the best whiskey I've ever had, in my opinion, my favorite. Wow. I put this on par with Stellum, but it's on a different end of the spectrum. But I think I'm going to have to rate it higher than I did the Stellum just because of its price point and its accessibility. With the Stellum, it's like you're drinking the desert. You could drink this stuff all day, no issue. This stuff's intense. I can't believe it. I am blown away. I bought this originally just as like a throwaway. I'm like, I'll give it a try. Didn't look at any reviews. I don't even know if there are reviews for this stuff. I just saw it on the shelf and I put it in the cart last second. And it turns out it's like one of the best whiskeys I've ever had. That goes to show that my method of doing things, just buying random stuff, it works. I buy most of my stuff without reading reviews. I just go straight in, no matter the cost. 25 bucks! Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Okay. Alright, same tasting notes. You got that caramel, then you got the vanilla, then you got the Pinot wine taste, then you have the sweet wood, then you have the bitterness, the finish, but it's all at the same time. You get the finish is really bitter. And running through all of this, all the layers, it's this very persistent, very potent, waxy note. Now, I did realize right now, taking quite a bit of a bigger dose or a larger swig or whatever you want to call it, that it does dry your mouth out, sort of like Stellum, but nowhere near as intense as Stellum's dryness. It's really actually interesting to do that. I'd rather do small sips so you don't get that dry, overwhelming dryness, because it kind of blots out a lot of the other tasting notes. You just basically, when you take a big dose, you just basically get the caramel and the wine taste. But in smaller doses like that, you get all that, man. That stuff's intense. 25 bucks. I would never buy Evan Williams again. I'm sorry, Evan Williams. That's my favorite budget throwaway whiskey. I'll never buy it again if I get this stuff. I can't even talk. I'm so excited. I can't even talk. I'm just blown away. I don't even know what to say. I'll never buy Evan Williams again if this is in the same area. Never again. This stuff, for the price, it feels like I'm drinking... I'll put it on par with the Stellum, so 50, 55, 60 bucks. That's what the price range of what this feels like. Really nice feel in the mouth, too. Really, I don't really go into this because I didn't really, in my other reviews, because I don't really think it's an issue. But it's got kind of a really nice, oiliness to it. Almost like it's an Irish, sort of, in that regard. Really, oily. I don't know if you like oily whiskeys. But you got a lot of oil. A lot of oily taste, too. Well, not taste, but feel. I mean feel. Like I said, I don't care if it's oily or not in my other whiskeys. That's not even a factor for me in my reviews, so I never talk about it. But this has a lot. It has an abundance of an oily feel, which is really nice. It lends really well to the overall experience. Yeah. Wow. Better than this 1-1 West whiskey. Better than this. And I'm only comparing to this. This was 65 bucks. Comparing to this because it has similar nose. Not in taste. Not in taste at all, I don't think. If I remember correctly. It's been about... I bought this like 2 years ago. I forgot what it tastes like exactly. But I remember the nose. And the noses are quite similar. But that stuff is way better from what my memory tells me. That stuff is way, way better. The Wellington Creek. Oh my gosh. Like, what are they doing over at Wellington Creek? And for 45 bucks? This is like a terrible experiment gone right or something. It says Blender's Collection. So I'm guessing this is a blend of lots of whiskeys? If I'm correct, maybe that's just part of their slogan or whatever, but if it is, bro, you guys are doing something right. Oh my gosh. Alright, so if I haven't convinced you right about now, you gotta go to your local store and clear them out. Or at least buy one and test it and then go clear them out after you verify what I'm telling you. This stuff is... Oh my gosh. This stuff is bottled in Miami, Florida. You guys. Produced and bottled by Brand House Group, Miami, Florida. Miami, Florida is the new Kentucky. The Miami, Florida is the new Tennessee. If they're producing this stuff. Oh. That is one of my top 3 bourbons. And that top 3 spot goes Stellum. This is on par with Stellum. So Stellum, Wellington Creek bourbon whiskey, and then under that just slightly is the Royal Turkey. Royal Turkey is really good. That evokes a lot of memories. The Royal Turkey, just off my taste, and I didn't drink it when I was little or anything, but it like brings to mind a lot of memories, and I don't think any whiskey has done that other than that. But in terms of taste and accessibility and overall appeal, and I don't even know. This stuff is a top contender. Like, if I had to go to the store and pick this or Stellum, it's going to be a really, really hard deal. A really, really hard decision. I think it would boil down to if I had it already in my, if I already had a few bottles at home. And also you got to keep in mind, this is half as expensive. Stellum is twice the price as this, and this stuff is contending with Stellum. Like pound for pound, it's contending with Stellum. So we'll go over the tasting notes real fast, and I'll give the verdict. This is going on too long, just me ranting at this point. The stuff's good. Go get it right now, before someone else sees it first and buys all of it, and then we never see another one. Another bottle. It's gonna be like one of those bottles that goes for like $5,000 in like 10 years. Okay, so you got this really intense caramel right off the bat. It's all at the same time, so keep that in mind too. Caramel, vanilla leaf petal, bud, bean, whatever you want to call that. And then right after that we have, let me taste it one time. Okay. Caramel, vanilla, sweet wood, really, really sweet wood. On top of, we got the Pinot Noir first. Sorry, the vanilla. Yeah, we got caramel, vanilla, wine, the Pinot Noir wine, and then we have on top of that sweet wood, and then on top of that we have a really, really raspy note, and then on top of that, I mean, throughout all that, just imagine this going throughout wax, so much wax. Wow. I like that better than Wild Turkey 101. I like that better than 90% of the whiskeys I've ever tried. I like that better than Royal Turkey. Wow. Alright. I'm putting it on par with Stellum, which Stellum got an 8, if I remember right. It got an 8. But in terms of price and the availability and accessibility and overall appeal, this is much easier to drink than Stellum. And I'm talking not really from my standpoint, because I can drink pretty much anything, have no issue in terms of like alcohol content or getting it down. But I think for the general market, this is much more accessible. And at half the price of Stellum, alright, I give it an 8 on terms of pound for pound boxing match. Stellum this, 8 for 8. They're on even terms. But given the fact that it's half the price, and I believe it's much more accessible than Stellum, in terms, it's probably much more widely distributed. Maybe I'm wrong about that. It seems like it would, because Stellum is an in-house for Total Wine, I was told. I might be wrong too, but I heard that. I give it a 9. A 9.5. Overall, 9.5. That's my top. It's almost a 10. I don't even know what a 10 would be after this. 9.5. 8 if it's pound for pound with Stellum, because I believe they're similar. I mean, they're not similar, but I mean they're the same kind of quality. That's what I'm going for. Same quality. But I think it outmatches Stellum in terms of availability, accessibility, and price point. For sure. I go into the store and I see this or Stellum, I'm probably going to buy this. Oh my gosh. I'm just blown away. I don't even know what to say anymore. That's it. That's all I got to say. Go buy it right now before someone else sees this review, or sees this review and go buys it all at your local Total Wine or whatever you can buy it. Cuz this stuff should be sold out of the shelves. This stuff shouldn't be on shelves. This stuff should be sold out. I mean, it should be sold out. There's no... Oh my gosh. Alright, I gotta end this now. I'm just rambling. I'm gonna drink some more of this when the camera's off. I'll be drinking this stuff as long as I live, hopefully. I'll buy more of it when I go back to Total Wino if it's there. I'll buy 5 bottles if I go back to Total Wino and it's there. I'll buy 5 bottles. That's a promise. 5 bottles if I go to Total Wino and it's there. Shoot. You're doing something right, Wellington Creek. You're doing something dangerously right with this bourbon whiskey finished in Pinot Noir casks. Shoot! That stuff, my mind hurts. I don't even know how it's possible. But it is. This is reality. This is reality, folks. You go buy this right now. If you at all like any of what I just said, any of the tasting notes, any of the notes, you need to go do yourself a favor and buy this. Buy it before someone else does. Buy it before it's sold out across the country. Buy it before... I don't even know, man. That's the best whiskey. That's like the best whiskey I've ever tried. On par with Stellum in terms of quality. Totally different taste than Stellum. But pound for pound on par with Stellum in that regards. But it exceeds Stellum in terms of availability, I believe. I'm not sure about that. Availability, accessibility to newer whiskey drinkers. Or people who like lower proofs in general. And overall, the price point, $25. They're practically giving this stuff away, bro. Bro, you could do a lot worse. I'll never buy Evan Williams again. I'll never buy it again. And if this is in the same vicinity, I'll never buy it again. Oh my gosh. Alright, I guess that's it for this video, guys. Do yourself a favor. Go buy this stuff. 9.5 out of 10. 9.5. Go buy it, man. Go buy this stuff. Show Wellington Creek some love. And hopefully you guys take away from this video that this stuff's amazing. Mind blown. 25 bucks. Top 3 whiskeys I've ever had. Was not expecting this. I was not expecting this at all. 45.2% alcohol. This stuff packs a punch. This stuff doesn't compromise on flavors. This stuff is intense. Dang. Alright, that's it for that. I'm sorry. I'm just rambling. I'm ranting at this point. I can't contain my excitement and disbelief. Alright. That's it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you go pick up yourself a bottle of Wellington Creek, because I think they deserve it and you deserve it, because this stuff, this is a home run every time. This stuff it's dangerous. This stuff is a fighter. This stuff is above its weight class in terms of price point. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Go buy yourself a bottle right now. Don't wait, because I guarantee if someone else sees this video, they're going to go buy it all up. Because I would. I'm going to go buy it up. Be afraid of me. Go buy it before I do. Alright, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you go treat yourself to Wellington Creek Bourbon Whiskey finished in Pinot Noir casks. Because this stuff deserves it and you deserve it. This stuff is beautiful. This stuff is... It's everything a whiskey should be. And more. I'm out of words to describe it. Go buy it and taste it for yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you later. Goodbye.